For the past few weeks, we've been testing out Beautycounter skincare products, and I'm so excited to tell you what we think. Hi, I'm Janice from 5 Minutes for Mom. Today I'm unboxing my new products from Beautycounter. Have you ever tried out Beautycounter skincare products or makeup? I never have, but I've always wanted to. For most of my life, I had oily skin, and I was always concerned about oil control, shine control, and acne. But now in my 40s, I've definitely noticed that my skin is so much more dry, and I'm fighting the wrinkles, of course. So I'm really excited to try out Beautycounter skincare to see how it helps with my hydration and, of course, help diminish wrinkles and prevent getting more. Now, this isn't a sponsored post, and we're going to give you our honest feedback. So Cynthia from Cineglow has a website where she recommends a number of different products, including Beautycounter. So she sent a product line for me to review, as well as a product line for my 11-year-old daughter, and a few other products that my twin sister Susan and her 13-year-old daughter Julia are going to test out. So let's look at what I got in the box. Okay, so Beautycounter is all about safety and making safe products. They want everything to be really natural, and they want to remove all of these dangerous and suspect chemicals that are often in the products that we buy out in the marketplace. Every Beautycounter product is rigorously screened for safety so that we can have confidence that our products are natural, safe, and healthy for us to use, which is so important. So when Cynthia contacted me, at first, of course, I thought about all of the products that I wanted to test for myself, but I also thought about my daughter, who's 11 and already experiencing quite a bit of acne, and she's obviously quite concerned about that. So I thought, let's see how Beautycounter can help her in her skincare regimen. So the line of products that are targeted for acne control are called Countercontrol. So first up, we've got Countercontrol Clear Pore Cleanser. Let's take a look at what this bottle looks like. Oh, it's a nice big bottle. This daily exfoliating cleanser removes oil, makeup, and other impurities, leaving skin feeling refreshed and balanced, not dry or irritated. That sounds great. Jojoba beans gently slop away dead skin cells, while aloe vera creates a soothing effect. So that scent looks like a great cleanser. I'm sure this is going to be really helpful for Olivia. Next up, we've got the Countercontrol Instant Matte Toner. Nice big bottle. An essential step for oily skin, this mattifying toner eliminates excess oil and minimizes the appearance of pores without stripping moisture. That sounds perfect. Olivia's going to be so excited. Next up, we have the Countercontrol Matte Effect Gel Cream, which is oil-free. Let's look at this one. Countercontrol. With an innovative cream to gel formula, this non-greasy hydrator maintains healthy moisture levels and improves skin's texture while controlling oil. Apply to face, neck, and chest. That sounds perfect. Next up, we've got the Countercontrol All Over Acne Treatment. Apply a thin layer all over the face twice daily after cleansing. Okay. And what's next? Oh, finally, we've got the Countercontrol SOS Acne Spot Treatment. That one's perfect for those flare-ups. So here's the SOS Acne Spot Treatment. So spot apply a thin layer to blemishes twice daily. Now for me, in my 40s, I'm going to try out the Countermatch. Cynthia has sent me the Discovery set, which is a sample size box. And so after I can test it out, and then I'm probably going to fall in love with it, I imagine, and I'm going to want to order the full-size bottles. But that is what I will be testing out. One of my biggest concerns is always trying to find a foundation and or a sunscreen that doesn't make me break out and doesn't feel thick or cakey on my skin. Because I usually break out from any kind of sunscreen on my face, I generally avoid wearing any of it. And I just put on a hat and try to hide from the sun. But obviously that's not ideal, so I'm always trying to find a sunscreen and a foundation that doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey, and most of all, does not make me break out. So I'm really excited to test out a couple of Beautycounter's foundations. First up, we've got the Dew Skin Moisturizing Coverage with the Broad Spectrum SPF 20. And we're also going to try out the Tint Skin in Porcelain. Both Olivia and I are really pale, so we're going for the lightest color available. Okay, let's take a quick look at the Dew Skin Moisturizing Coverage. a beautiful bottle. Use daily alone or on top of moisturizer. Apply evenly with fingertips or a brush. So here's the Tint Skin Hydrating Foundation. I'm really excited to test this out. So here are a few products that Susan and her 13-year-old daughter Julia are going to try out. First up, they're trying out Beautycounter's Nourishing Cream Cleanser and the Beautycounter Nourishing Day Cream. Let's take a look at these. A nice big bottle of Nourishing Cream Cleanser. That looks fantastic. I love using a cream cleanser. And here is their Day Cream. There's the Day Cream. And finally, Susan and Julia are going to try out the Balancing and Charcoal Facial Mist. I love mists. Olivia was so jealous when she saw that they were getting this one. She wants it too. There we go. So this can be used under or over makeup to balance and refresh your complexion. So for the next 2 weeks, the four of us are going to test out these products, and then we'll let you know what we think and which ones we recommend for you. So for the past few weeks, we've been trying out Beautycounter skincare products, and I'm so excited to tell you what we think. So in addition to me, my twin sister Susan has been using the products, my daughter Olivia, who's 11, and my niece Julia, who's 13. We've split up the products, although I personally have used all of them. I did the test run before I handed them over to the others, and my daughter, I've been using some of my daughter's products as well. So I've tested everything, and so I'm going to tell you what I think and what the girls think as well. I've never used Beautycounter products before, but I've always wanted to, so I was really excited to test out a large number of their products and get a feel for the entire skincare line. This isn't a sponsored post, but Cynthia from Cineglow sent us these Beautycounter products to test out. On her website, Cineglow, Cynthia reps and recommends a number of different skincare and beauty care lines, but we decided to give Beautycounter a test because we've always wanted to check it out, and we really wanted to give you some honest feedback about Beautycounter and what we think about it. First up, let's talk about Countermatch. Now, Countermatch is the line that I tested for me, what I would personally buy and what I wanted to try out for my, older age. I'm 45, so skincare that I'm looking for moisturizing and preventing wrinkles and a really good all-around skincare line. So this Countermatch line is really fabulous. I really enjoyed it. So I really like this cleansing milk for in the morning when I'm washing my face in the morning, or maybe in the evening if I'm not scrubbing off makeup. If I'm scrubbing off makeup, I actually like to use one of the other cleansers that I'll show you, but this milk is really lovely for just a gentle cleansing. It feels so good on the skin, moisturizing, it's just lovely. Next up is Countermatch Intense Moisture Serum. Now this is really a fantastic little dropper of intense moisture. It's lovely to target those really dry areas on your skin. My favorite product that I've tested from Beautycounter is the Countermatch Adaptive Moisture Lotion. This is an incredible moisturizer. I really, really, really love it. This is just a sample size, and I'm so sad I'll have to buy the full size of it because it is fantastic. It's really moisturizing. It spreads on nicely. Not greasy feeling. It's fantastic. I'm really excited about that. So that's the Countermatch Adaptive Moisture Lotion. And then finally in that sample set was the Countermatch Recovery Sleeping Cream. This was a great night cream. I like it. It's really good. I want a full size of it for sure too. So next, let's talk about the Beautycounter Countercontrol line. Now this is Beautycounter's acne fighting, oily skin fighting line, and my 11-year-old daughter is testing this out. So first up, let's talk about the Clear Pore Cleanser. This is fabulous cleanser. I love it. Susan, my sister who was trying out the other cleanser, while she liked the other cleanser as well, she loves this one. Susan's still battling oily skin, and she said that this is awesome and she loves it. She had borrowed a bit to test it out and she really loves it. So that's the Countercontrol Clear Pore Cleanser. So even if you're not acne prone, but you're just fighting oily skin or want a nice deep clean, Susan and I and Olivia, we all love this one. Then they've got Countercontrol Instant Matte Toner to go with that line, and which it's great. It's a good toner. We're happy about it. It's fine. Then the Countercontrol Matte Effect Gel Cream and the All Over Acne Treatment, and then they also have Countercontrol SOS acne spot treatment. So these are a nice line of lotions for that acne prone skin. The Matte Effect Gel Cream you can use as the moisturizer. And this is nice if you don't want to put a heavy moisturizer on your acne prone skin. And the all over acne treatment Livy's using at night, and the acne spot treatment. She's been really happy with them all. They haven't been too drying, so that's great. She's really loved them and they've done well. She's felt great with them. So they were good. I think our favorite from this line is their cleanser from that line. But the acne treatment ones have been going great. So these are the products that my twin sister Susan and her daughter Julia are testing out. They have the Beautycounter Nourishing Cream Cleanser and the Beautycounter Nourishing Day Cream. Let me say, I love this cream cleanser. I used it for about a week before I gave it to Susan, and I really didn't want to give it away. It felt fabulous. It is a nice deep clean to get my makeup off, but it didn't leave me feeling dry because right now I'm really battling the dry skin. So for me, it was awesome. I might steal it back from her, or at least squeeze a bunch into another container before I give it back to her. And the Nourishing Day Cream was a nice light day cream. It wasn't too heavy. If you're looking for just a really all around but nice day cream that doesn't have a heavy feel to it, I thought that one was pretty good. Then also they tested out the Balancing Charcoal Facial Mist. Now Olivia was so upset that I had to give this to her. She's like, Mom, you need to buy it for me. It's really quite fun and fabulous. You can use it under your makeup or over your makeup. I like to put it on after I've washed and then before I'm putting on my moisturizer. And it's really quite fun and a nice little treat. Olivia has this on her wish list, so I will probably be buying this for a present for her at some point in the near future. Finally, I tested out a couple of foundations from Beautycounter. I have always struggled with using any form of foundation or sunscreen on my face. I seriously, most of the time, do not wear sunscreen or anything on my face other than a mineral powder and some cover up usually, because I break out so easily and I hate the cakey, heavy feeling of something on my skin. But now as I'm getting older, I really can't afford to run around without sunscreen on my face. And so I really want to find a solution, something that I can wear on my skin that's not going to make me break out. So I tried 2 different Beautycounter foundation products. So first let's talk about the Beautycounter Tint Skin Hydrating Foundation. This is a nice foundation. It doesn't have SPF in it, so it's not a sunscreen, and it has kind of like a powdery matte finish to it. So sometimes I've worn it and not even put my powder on after it. And it's the one that I'm wearing right now, and it's the one that Olivia's been using most days. The other foundation that I tried is the Beautycounter Dew Skin, which is the Moisturizing Coverage Broad Spectrum SPF 20. Now I'm really excited about this one. Like I said, I cannot tolerate sunscreens and I hate the feeling of sunscreen on my face, so I've been really impressed with this Dew Skin. I finally found a sunscreen foundation that I enjoy wearing and it doesn't feel like I have sunscreen on my face or a heavy foundation. It's really lovely. It's called Dew Skin, and I think it's quite aptly named. It's very moisturizing and has almost a dewy finish to it. It's not a matte, powdery finish like the Tint Skin is. So I'm really excited about this one. I'm really excited that it has SPF in it, but it doesn't feel really heavy. So after my first few weeks of using Beautycounter products, I'm really impressed. I've liked everything that I've tested out. There aren't any products that I wouldn't recommend at all, but I have some favorites. So I'm going to tell you my top favorite products. So my top favorite first is the Countermatch Adaptive Moisture Lotion. I want this forever. I really like this product. I'm so sad it's just a sample size. I'm going to have to buy a full size because this Adaptive Moisture Lotion is really fantastic. Next up, I'm really in love with the Dew Skin. I like that this is an SPF foundation that doesn't feel heavy. It's light. It feels quite dewy and moisturizing, and it's a lovely daily moisturizer that's also going to protect my skin and give me a little bit of coverage. And finally, I really enjoy the cleansers. It's kind of a toss-up about which one is my favorite. They're all great, but for different reasons. I really liked the cream cleanser. I found that it did a nice deep clean, but it didn't leave my skin feeling dry. The Countercontrol Clear Pore Cleanser is great for a deep scrub. Susan loved it for her oily skin, and Olivia's enjoying it for her acne-prone skin. And the Pure Calm Cleansing Milk is really nice for a quick wash when you're not scrubbing off makeup, I found. So in the morning or at a time when I'm not looking for a deep clean. I really enjoyed those cleansers. And finally, I think my daughter would want me to add in that her favorite product was the Balancing Charcoal Facial Mist, and she definitely wants to find this in a gift from me in the near future. So I gotta order some of this. Have you ever used Beautycounter products before? What products do you like? What ones do you recommend? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And thanks for joining us at 5minutesformom.com.